The world whispers in hues I struggle to name. A restless ochre bleeds into the endless blue, a blue so deep it swallows even the memory of light. It is not a gentle swallowing, it is a devouring, a pulling down into the velvet dark where stars are born from the ashes of dreams. I see the sunflowers turning their faces to a sun that scorches, yet they thirst for it still, a desperate, silent yearning. Their heavy heads, burdened with the weight of summer, bowing in a weary reverence. They know the end is near, the slow surrender to the earth from which they came. And yet they turn, always they turn. There is a madness in the cypress trees, a furious reaching towards the heavens. They are flames frozen in time, dark tongues licking at the sky. They writhe and twist, possessed by a silent storm that only they can feel. I understand them. I feel the same wind tearing through my soul, the same desperate need to touch something beyond this earth. The fields ripple with a restless energy, wheatfields, gold and green, swaying like a troubled sea. The wind whispers secrets through the stalks, secrets of sorrow and joy, of life and death, all intertwined in a single breath. I walk through them, feeling the rough caress of the grain against my skin, a reminder of my own mortality. The night sky is a canvas alive with swirling light. Stars, not as distant points of ice, but as burning embers scattered across the void. They pulse with a life of their own, each one a tiny sun, a universe unto itself. I lose myself in their immensity, in the dizzying perspective of endless space. I am nothing, yet I am everything. A single brushstroke in a painting that will never be finished. Loneliness is a constant companion, a shadow that stretches long in the fading light. But in that solitude, there is also a strange peace, a space to hear the whispers of my own heart, to confront the demons that haunt my dreams. The silence is a canvas too, a space where new colors can emerge, where hope can take root in the barren soil. The faces of the peasants are etched with the stories of their lives. Hardship and toil have carved deep lines into their skin, but in their eyes there is a quiet strength, a resilience that defies despair. They are the earth, solid and enduring. They are the salt of the earth, nourishing the world with their sweat and their tears. I paint not what I see, but what I feel. The emotions that churn within me, the colors that burn in my soul. I try to capture the essence of a moment, the fleeting beauty that vanishes as quickly as it appears. I want to paint the invisible, the things that cannot be spoken, the secrets that lie hidden beneath the surface. The light here is different, a harsh, almost brutal light that reveals every imperfection, every flaw. But it is also a light that illuminates the beauty that lies hidden within the ordinary, the magic that flickers in the mundane. It is a light that forces you to see, to truly see the world as it is, in all its pain and its glory. I am a wanderer, a traveler through the landscapes of the soul. I search for meaning in the rustling leaves, in the flight of a bird, in the smile of a child. I search for God in the smallest of things, in the cracks in the pavement, in the petals of a wilting flower. There is a yearning in my heart, a longing for something I cannot name, a desire to connect, to understand, to be understood. I reach out with my brush, hoping to touch the heart of another, to share the beauty and the pain that I carry within me. Perhaps, in the end, all that matters is the attempt, the striving to capture the light, to express the inexpressible, to leave behind a trace of beauty in a world that is often filled with darkness. Perhaps that is enough. The wind whispers secrets through the wheatfields, a golden symphony played on the strings of the earth. I stand here, brush in hand, trying to capture the dance of light and shadow, the ebb and flow of life itself. The sun, a molten coin in the vast sky, pours its warmth upon my face, melting away the frost of loneliness. It is a generous light, a forgiving light, a light that sees beyond the surface, into the depths of the human heart. I feel a kinship with the sunflowers, their faces turned towards the sun, drinking in its energy, their petals ablaze with an inner fire. They are beacons of hope, standing tall against the storm, symbols of resilience and unwavering faith. I see myself in them, reaching for the light, striving to grow, to bloom, despite the hardships, despite the pain. The night sky is a canvas of infinite possibilities, a swirling vortex of stars and nebulae. I lose myself in its immensity, my spirit soaring beyond the confines of my body, my mind expanding to embrace the mysteries of the universe. Each star is a tiny flame, burning with a fierce intensity, a testament to the enduring power of light in the face of darkness. I paint the stars as I feel them, swirling, pulsating, alive with an energy that transcends time and space. I see them as souls, lost and wandering, searching for connection, for meaning, for home. And I see myself among them, a solitary spark in the cosmic ocean, yearning to be reunited with the source from which I came. The silence here is profound, a silence that speaks volumes. It is the silence of the earth, the silence of the trees, the silence of the soul. In this silence, I can hear the whisper of my own heart, the murmur of my own thoughts, the echoes of my own memories. It is a silence that heals, a silence that restores, a silence that allows me to connect with the deepest part of myself. I find solace in this solitude, a refuge from the noise and chaos of the world. Here, I can be myself, without pretense, without judgment, without fear. I am free to feel, to think, to create, to be. The colors sing to me, a vibrant chorus of joy and sorrow, of hope and despair. The yellow of the sun, the blue of the sky, the green of the fields, the red of the blood. Each color has its own voice, its own story to tell. And I listen, I observe, I translate their language onto the canvas, creating a symphony of emotions, a tapestry of life. I do not seek to replicate reality, but to interpret it, to infuse it with my own soul, to reveal the beauty that lies hidden within. The pain is a constant companion, a shadow that follows me wherever I go. It is the pain of loneliness, the pain of rejection, the pain of misunderstanding. But even in the midst of pain, there is beauty. The beauty of resilience, the beauty of empathy, the beauty of compassion. Pain can break us, or it can make us stronger. It can lead us to despair, or it can lead us to enlightenment. I choose to embrace the pain, to learn from it, to use it as a catalyst for growth. For it is through pain that we truly come to know ourselves, to understand our own strength, to appreciate the beauty of life. The church, stark against the twilight, its spire piercing the heavens, a symbol of faith and hope. It stands as a silent witness to the passage of time, to the joys and sorrows of generations. I see in it a reflection of my own aspirations, my own desire for something beyond the tangible, something eternal. I do not seek to judge, to condemn, but to understand, to connect, to find common ground. For we are all travelers on this earth, searching for meaning, searching for love, searching for God. And in the end, it is the journey that matters, not the destination. The fields remain, bathed in the fading light, and in them a promise of renewal, of rebirth, of the eternal cycle of life. The darkness descends, slowly, inexorably, enveloping the world in its embrace. But even in the darkness, there are stars, tiny points of light scattered across the vast expanse of the heavens, shining with an unwavering brilliance. They are a reminder that even in the deepest darkness, there is always hope. That even in the midst of despair, there is always light. I look up at the stars, and I feel a sense of connection, a sense of belonging. I am not alone. We are all connected, all part of the same universe, all sharing the same journey. The stars are my companions, my guides, my inspiration. They whisper secrets in the night, telling tales of distant worlds, of ancient civilizations, of the eternal dance of creation and destruction. I listen and I learn. The silence is profound, broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant cry of an owl. It is a silence that speaks volumes, a silence that allows the soul to breathe. In the silence, I find peace. In the silence, I find clarity. In the silence, I find myself. I close my eyes and I allow the silence to wash over me, cleansing me of the day's worries, anxieties, and frustrations. I emerge refreshed, renewed, ready to face the world with a new perspective. There are moments when the world feels overwhelming, when the pain seems unbearable, when the darkness threatens to consume me. But in those moments, I remember the stars. I remember the beauty of the fields, the resilience of the peasants, the power of art. And I find the strength to keep going, to keep painting, to keep living. For even in the darkest of times, there is always beauty to be found. There is always hope to be held on to. There is always light to be shared. I paint with my soul, with my heart, with my tears. I pour my entire being onto the canvas, creating worlds that exist only in my imagination, worlds that are more real to me than the world I see around me. These worlds are my refuge, my sanctuary, my escape. They are where I can be myself, where I can express my deepest emotions, where I can find solace and peace. And perhaps, in sharing these worlds with others, I can offer them a glimpse of hope, a moment of beauty, a sense of connection. Maybe my paintings can whisper to others the secrets that the stars have whispered to me. Maybe they can help others to see the world through my eyes, to feel the beauty and the pain, to understand the depths of the human soul. This small yellow house, under a sky swirling with stars, reflects a dream. It is humble, simple, but filled with light, like a beacon in the night. Perhaps inside, someone is reading, writing, or simply dreaming, unaware of the vastness above, yet connected to it, inextricably bound to the cosmos by the thread of existence. The world is a canvas, and life is the paint. We are all artists, creating our own masterpieces, one brushstroke at a time. Some of us paint with joy, some with sorrow, some with anger, some with love. But we all paint with our hearts, with our souls, with our lives. And in the end, it is the art that remains, a testament to our existence, a legacy for future generations. So let us paint boldly, let us paint freely, let us paint with all our hearts. Let us create a world that is filled with beauty, with hope, with love. Let us create a world that is worthy of the stars. The fields are now a memory, a painting etched into my soul. The air grows colder, carrying the scent of damp earth and distant wood smoke. It is time to return, to face the darkness within, but with a renewed sense of purpose. A quiet certainty that even in the face of despair, the light will always return. The stars, my silent witnesses, my eternal companions, remain. They are the promise, the hope, the unwavering beacon in the vast, indifferent universe. And in their light, I find peace, I find strength, I find myself.